up against one of the world's best here today, and this is what Celta go with.
Take a look at the starting lineup. You see Pablo Hernandez along with Augusto Fernandez, who is on a yellow for suspension. Hernandez designed to maintain some possession and perhaps spring Aspas, Orellana or Nolito. The undersized Sergio Alvarez, but his heart more than makes up for it. But there is a difference. Ter Stegen, who has stumbled at times this season. Keylor Navas has been nearly foot perfect. Just 2 goals allowed all year. Lucas Vazquez and Casemiro continue their insertions for Rafa.
Some fabulous performance and have really stepped up. You're talking about Navas as one of the world's best goalkeepers. Ever impressive and growing presence of this player with the ball. Vazquez, good ball.
Tries to square. Ronaldo's going to take the scenic route, and he's on the board.
Magic
curling around the defender.
Again, and he strikes pay dirt for Ronaldo, puts it on an absolute golden altar for him. And as usual, Cristiano has an eye for goal like the Cyclops. But it's all set up by this wonderful run from Lucas Vazquez. The ball into him is perfection. And hey, he'll be buying him a lap dance tonight. That one is a peach of a ball. That's directly into space beyond his cover. And he leads him away. This is a wonderful pass in my book. He leads it past the defender into stride for Cristiano. Johnny Castro is left high and dry by brilliant ball. And Cristiano knows exactly where it's headed, away from the defender, and it was a very good tight angle. But he says, come here, I want to give you a good kiss. Wonderful play from Real Madrid. But Casemiro delivers it big time.
Swinging away from Navas, who plays his line. Aspas not on the other side of Danilo, but heads it over the bar.
They lived La Liga or the Champions League, and with a good defense like they've got, they could.
Joe Castro, second effort, lunging. Hernandez back across the middle. High for Aspas. Headed up, but grabbed to deny Orellana. It's Navas on the line.
Strange set of circumstances, this. The seemingly harmless ball comes in, gets pulled around Casemiro this time and lobs it up. No chance for Pablo Hernandez to find Aspas with a final header. Easy pickings for.
Caressing it in, Orellana just a bit high. Here's Mayo though, sneaks it in low, but on. Orellana slapped wide by Navas.
Fabulous control here. Fabian Orellana controls it instantaneously and then detonates, and this wonderful Tico goalkeeper comes to the rescue again, and the green cat grows wings. Still too early to defend this lead, of course. They'll be looking for certainly 1 or 2 more, but this is a wonderful game we've got on edge. That's a great ball.
Strong
He's onside.
Danilo.
Magical!
And he caresses it around Alvarez to double Real's lead.
Fabulous from Hesse, I believe, to set him up in a slingshot. Real Madrid lulling Celta to sleep and then hitting the big alarm button. Brilliantly detonated from a wonderful attack. Hesse sees a wide open player. He stings it into a wonderful control from Danilo, and then easy peasy Japanesey with his finish. Wonderful strike. Hesse sees it, and it's a lovely ball. He's got to stab that one in. He cannot roll it across the deck, and he knows that one. That player has got.
Just refuses to play that way. Ball driven and another diving stop by Navas. But Iso similarly with Celta, but it could cost them. Tackle from Mayo, hard into Marcelo's shins.
Stinger, nasty hop in front of the goalkeeper as well. We've seen a lot lesser goalkeepers be fooled by that hop.
Evian.
Long way this, Phil.
The Dane deflected and slapped wide by Navas.
Didn't need to touch it, but he's not taking anything for granted. This one's headed wide, I believe. Not a bad shot. I don't think it's on target. Take a look. But it's going to be wide, but said players in front of Danilo doing a good job. Modric.
Now it's Nolito, but a lot of dark blue to beat. Cuts inside Danilo, oversteps Modric around him, sneaks it in. Aspas as he's falling. It's Navas to dive it away. Orellana at the goal line. Can't get around Casemiro.
Track from this, it'll be a different setup. Wonderful play from Nolito, setting up, point blank save. Absolutely green octopus.
Easy to step in. Driven to the 6, glancing header, and he does it again!
Magnificent!
That one was headed in!
Going to paint the inside of the post, but not where Kayla is on duty. Staggeringly brilliant goalkeeper and a world-class goalkeeper. And take a look at this again. That is absolutely astonishing. Again, these horrible, horrible slow-motion replays do absolutely no justice to the genius of that man in green.
Pablo Hernandez was ready to celebrate.
In this second half, as the tired legs from Real Madrid probably start to come out.
Kept alive. Orellana! He had Navas beaten, but he could not beat the post.
Lovely setup from Nolito. Wonderful squirreling run on the outside here. Little dink past him and setting him up for the curler. It's a wonderful effort, just not.
It's been vital to the attack for Real. Ronaldo draws a few boos.
A few.
Laid back for Ronaldo, left foot pings off of Johnny and out for a corner. As he's falling, keeps it alive for Kroos. Lifted in for Ronaldo, but the header up and over.
A fabulous run from Danilo. The highlight will show Cristiano's poor header, but the surge from Danilo in the earlier attack was absolutely magnificent. Again, the service from Marcelo, better than Rolls-Royce. Absolutely on the head of a pin. In between the two defenders, challenged by Ramos.
Is it rash or is it calculated?
Good
Beautiful ball set up for Nolito, back to his favorite right. Drops it for Pablo, or the chance for Fabian Orellana, but he can't keep the shot down.
Goes for the side foot placement and maybe should have went for the straight through with his laces. It's a beautiful ball played into him. Lovely consideration from Nolito. Red carpet pass, and there's the side footer. He opens himself up way too high. Comes in with his laces and strikes the...
It's dropping back. It's Kroos that's actually the highest advance to the midfielders. That one gets called a foul, and the Celta fans not happy. And that's a second yellow. He got a yellow for the foul and then another for protesting. And now another yellow for Aspas, who gets in Carlos Klos's face. The first red card of the season, and it goes to Celta in rather strange circumstances.
What's annoying them is the amount of cards that they feel as if should have been presented to Sergio Ramos in Real Madrid for challenges that certainly looked, well, worthy of yellow card. That's all I can say. And they were denied by this referee. When Celta de Vigo got similar challenges, this is a pullback, no question about it.
It's cynical. Well, that actually should be a yellow card against Ramos for calling for it, but they never do that anymore. And here the magic word for Pablo Hernandez, and he's gone. Actually, it was Cabral who said the word, so he wasn't even involved in the foul. He'd already been carrying a yellow. And now down a man, and this will take some teeth out of the Celta bite.
Well, all of the dust that's been circulating about La Liga, with linesmen coming out and making strong accusations that...
From Isco as he chops his way downfield. Ronaldo tees it up, strikes it in. Alvarez able to deflect it wide.
No angle on the shot. Well played by Isco. Wonderful run over a good distance. Beautiful outside of the boot pass. tight angle for Cristiano.
Bring this up as the corner coming in from Isco. Near post touched and then deflected up and over by Orellana. They'll do it again. There has to be something said about Berizzo's Celta also. It might have been Carlos Close who was stacking up the firewood, but they're the ones who lit it. Isco around the challenge of Orellana. Isco slapped off the bar by Alvarez. Almost goal.
Was certainly, as there's a wonderful look at it, the curling shot. It is saved by Sergio Alvarez, pushed on to the bar, it seemed, in that replay. And there, wonderful save by the Celta.
Gomez, but finds the wrong man. Wide for Isco. Cheryshev screaming for it. Isco trying to dump it into that upper corner, but can't.
Audacious attempt. He sees his target beckoning. Why not? He's got the skill. Just cannot adjust his gyroscope quite sufficiently. Cheryshev waiting at the back post. It would have took a peach of a pass to find him. He thinks he can go for the side net inside. Unlucky. Francisco. Wonderful ability from Nolito.
So a breather with Las Palmas and then 3 tough matches in a row. Almost through. It is Nolito. Nolito patiently past Navas, but not Marcelo.
Wonderful ability on the run from Nolito. Gets a little bit of snap, crackle, pop. Sees Cheryshev coming
back. They might be winning 3 points, but are they winning it like Real? Chance for Nolito again. Forced out. Rifles it in! Postage stamp in the upper corner. Not even Navas could stop it.
Now, fabulous response from Nolito. This is an absolute crusher of a hit. A mix of a sledgehammer and a William Tell arrow from Nolito. As he takes control, he's already identified his reference point, top corner, and then he paints it in. No chance even for the magnificent Tico man. This is a pummeled hit, and he punishes the net over distance. Beautiful dynamic, lifts off and detonates it. Lynx eye vision, and wonderful.
Laid back. Played square, Guidetti. Oh, just wide. That could have been the tying goal.
It's a strange attack, this. Celta de Vigo go to the left. Aspas was wide open on the right-hand side, but it still looked as if it was going to get pulled off. There's Aspas wide open here. Guidetti goes for the goal. Aspas goes to his knees. He should have had it once or twice. Guidetti feels as if he can finish it. Just needed to side-foot it into the path for Don, surely.
Final 2 minutes. Isco down the middle. Threads for Ronaldo. Burst through. Out comes Alvarez. Tried to chip him, but he leaves it short. All right, this Danilo near side, almost rugby-like left to right. Carries over Marcelo. Tries to square. Nope, tucks it in. Sticking the dagger in at the final stroke. It's 3-1 Real, but the scoreline does not reflect the game.
Topsy-turvy game ended by a man that I picked out at the start of the match to be arguably the most valuable player in this Real Madrid team, and what he offers to this scintillating attack of Real Madrid. In a thrilling game in the end, a game that was marred by poor refereeing. Real Madrid put the final cherry on the cake. Marcelo says his apologies to Cristiano. Cheryshev finds him on the back post. He's trying to find a dark invade on the inside, but then he sees the road blocked and dishes it off past Sergio Alvarez for the killer touch. I was trying to find you, buddy, but I'll take it anyway. Real Madrid get out of this Lions.